Andy, put down the gun. I wasn't serious. Andy, please.
It's showtime. Let's kick some ass.
All your days are belong to us.
Come here!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3-8 Combo Podcast, the world's most Italian podcast. My name is Matt, and I'm here with Andy. What's up?
Hey, what'd you talk about?
I heard, like Family Guy, bobbity boop.
Yeah, bibbidi bob.
Bobbidi boopity
I really
bob.
gotta not do that.
Yeah,
when
you
I'm
gotta
over
not
there.
do that. Yeah.
Andy's golden, not get shot.
Andy's gonna be gone for a couple weeks.
2 weeks.
Yep, he's going to Italy.
Going to Italy, gonna get married.
Bobbity boopy.
Bibbidi bobbidi.
You excited?
You know what? Eh? I don't think I'm gonna be excited till I'm on the plane.
Look at
like,
this. Look at this guy. He's going to Italy, and he's like,
Well,
I'm sure it'll be all right.
It's one of those things that I think it's just in general. Like Texas, I'm not going to be excited till we start on the road to Texas. Then I'm going to be like, yes. Do you have any ideas? Camille and I were trying to think of, like, you know how Travelocity did that traveling gnome and it just had a gnome in different places? We were trying to think of our gnome, to do a gnome like throughout Italy. But it has to be something fucking random.
Oh,
like
man.
a random object. I guess when Camilla went on their senior trip to Europe, they had Bernini.
Bernini?
Yeah. And they took pictures with him all over the place. And I'm like, yeah, well, the Bernini's already been done.
Oh, man, I don't
I
know.
know. I was like, we could do me humping statues all over the place. And she's like, no. We're not going to do that.
That would just be like a condom or something.
Fucking through Europe.
Yeah. And I'm going to put this one on the statue's finger. Take a picture. And I'm going to need that back.
Use that for later. Just roll it back up, put it in a Ziploc bag. But we went to like Goodwill looking for random shit, Salvation Army for random shit.
Miley Cyrus.
I'm not going to bring that with me.
Miley Cyrus with the googly eyes.
I would have to bring that everywhere.
Yes.
The things, if it was smaller, yes, I would.
Oh, come on. It's light. You can carry that around.
Everywhere. In Rome, just carrying around Miley Cyrus
Just
with
lean it
googly
up
eyes.
against the Coliseum.
That would be perfect if it just wasn't so big.
I think you're letting an opportunity slip by, Andy.
I know I am, but that thing's so big, Matt.
Camilla's family's just going to be like, why is he... Camilla, why's your boyfriend carrying around a picture of Miley Cyrus?
Hey, Boppity. Bibbity.
You should just be a Polaroid of Skylar or something.
Podcast Pikachu.
The podcast Pikachu.
The dunce hat.
You want to carry that around all day?
Yeah, because I can easily stuff this in a bag.
Yeah, you could. You could stuff Miley Cyrus in a bag.
In a backpack?
Well, you could.
I already
like,
got a messenger.
laptop bag or something
Wait,
like that. A messenger bag
where
would
is
probably
she?
fit. That's a good question. I don't know where she is. She can't be far though.
She's got to be in this corner. That's where she usually sits.
Okay, check the corner. Check behind the blue blanket as well. Anything? No Miley Cyrus. Yeah, that thing. Oh no, she's up there on top of the bookshelf, right there. You could totally.
If it was like this, I would take it.
Oh my God, you could put that in like a messenger bag,
Like
couldn't you?
this. I would take this.
Yeah, but I can't cut off Miley's head.
God damn, that's so creepy. We can do the Jimmy's Russell grill.
Yeah, carry a box of cereal with you all the time.
Well, I would just cut the front of it off. That way I could just slip the Jimmy's Russell everywhere.
you could. That would be a good one.
Do you care if I cut the front of it?
No, I don't care if you cut the front of that off.
All right, I'll do that before I leave.
Yeah, those things. That cereal's stale anyway.
All right, we got the Jimmy's Russell.
All right, awesome.
How's your week?
Good.
Good?
Good. Yeah.
Good. Anything eventful? Nothing?
No, grandparents showed up today.
Oh, are they here?
Yeah, they're here.
Oh.
Upstairs.
All right, rock on. What are they here for?
They just showed
Just
up.
showing up? All righty.
What's up, grandpa?
Where are they from?
Louisville, Nebraska.
Oh, okay, all right. So not that long we're doing.
No.
All right.
But
How long are they staying?
I have no idea. Like I said,
Where do they sleep when they come here?
they showed up. Oh, they're gonna be leaving soon.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
they just came.
Louisville was like a 45-minute drive. so
Gotcha.
they just like showed up.
Oh. Hey, man.
Hey, how are you?
I had to tell my grandparents the other day. I'm like, don't die while I'm in Italy.
Don't you go die on me.
Because I was like, don't want to have that phone call.
Especially, on a vacation.
Especially
like
on
that,
Italy. Yeah, like, oh, I'm across the world and
Like,
Grandpa died.
My sister's going to Vegas in a few days.
Ooh.
And if one of our dogs dies, I'm not going to call her.
A good idea.
I'm not going to call her. She can be sad when she gets back,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to have her be sad.
But then people always get mad about that. But then, like, you're being the nice person by not trying to let
I
them
don't care
ruin
if
their...
my sister's mad at me. It's for her own good.
Well, I would hope my parents would have enough common sense to not tell me till I come back.
But she's going to Vegas for school.
School?
It's part of like the personal trainer program she's in.
What's in Vegas?
They're like,
Is there like a
it's like a meetup of like personal trainers.
convention or something?
Yeah, kind of, but it's like a teaching thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Was Rachel out of high school?
Yeah, she's out of high school.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, she'll be 22 this year. So yeah, she's out of high school.
Damn. I thought she was only like 19.
No.
Well,
She-
I am far behind on the age
She's
gap.
just a year and 3 months younger than me.
Oh, all right. That's like my sister almost. Marissa's like a year and a couple months behind me.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Her birthday's on Friday the 13th this year.
Dun, dun,
That's the day she was
dun.
born, actually, too.
I totally forgot John's birthday was tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
He was at work today, and he's like, guess what tomorrow is? I'm like, Memorial Day? And he's like, no. And I'm like, your birthday? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, ooh. So after I have dinner with my parents tonight, I'm going to go hang out with him a little bit before I leave because I feel horrible.
Oh, man.
Usually I have Facebook remind me. It's usually like, hey, John's birthday's coming up.
Every time my Facebook remind me that someone's birthday's coming up, I'll be like, oh, I'll tell him happy birthday later. I'll tell him later. And then all of a sudden I wake up the next day. I'm like, fuck, I never told him a happy birthday. Shit.
Yeah. And then it gives me birthday updates on people I don't care about too sometimes. Like I'll get a thing. It's like I care about Tressa, but not enough to like to have Facebook remind me. He's like, Tressa's birthday's coming up. I'm like, all right.
Neat.
Yeah, cool. I'm glad Tressa's having a birthday.
Awesome.
Yeah. I guess she was in town recently.
Was she?
Yeah, a couple days ago.
Cool.
Yeah. I've just been working all week, really.
Yeah.
Working and doing nothing.
Nothing.
Because I've been wanting to save money.
I've been playing...
Ooh, that reminds me. I'll let you go first.
Okay, I've been playing Civ 5 a little bit. I want to know what the last two fucking Civs are. There's two more they're going to
Didn't
announce.
they just announce them? Morocco and something else?
But there's two more.
Oh, there's two more?
There's 9. They announced 7.
That's a
They
lot.
guaranteed one would be European, and people are thinking it's going to be Italy because there is a... I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Uffizi.
Uffizi.
Uffizi?
Yep.
That's how you pronounce it. Okay, I was close when I was talking to Tyler. But that's a new wonder now.
Oh, I could probably see that.
So they're
then.
thinking it might be Italy. Leaper is on the Holy Roman Empire, which was in one Civ game, and no one gave a shit about him.
That's a neat civilization, though, to think about.
I still think it should be the Goths.
You and the Goths.
Dude, it's perfect. And also because I played them as a mod, and the mod was awesome. So now I want the Goths.
What if Civ does it crappier than the mod?
I would be disappointed.
Yeah, see. I don't
But
want you to
World
be
Goth
disappointed.
Day was on Monday?
I think it was Monday when I saw
Yeah.
it.
And so I was like watching the Civ forums. I'm like, this would be the perfect day for them to announce it.
I've been playing holy fuck Path of Exile so much. It reminds me so much of Diablo 2, and that was one of those games that I spent summers.
Nice.
And so now I'm playing it, and I played it a little bit last night. I'm like, gotta get it in before I leave. Gotta get my path in. Holy fuck, that game. All right.
Do you want to go into gaming news?
Sure, we got a lot.
Let's do it.
We just equipped our paladin with a +3 cloak of hilariousness.
I'm boycotting your game, Blizzard! I'm boycotting your game!
That must mean it's time for 3-Hit Combo Gaming News.
Well, Andy, I think you know what we're going to start with.
Oh, yeah. The PlayStation 5.
Yeah. Xbox One was announced on Tuesday.
Did they announce the Spanish Xbox One? $1 in the jar.
Did you wait all week for that one?
Yeah. Really did.
No, they did not talk about the Xbox One. at all.
Let me before we have you seen the 1 minute highlight clip that the internet put together?
No, not yet.
It's fantastic.
I saw there was a 1 minute highlight of the PS4 that I only caught like 3 days ago. So
no,
I'm behind.
The Xbox one's pretty funny. All right, let's do impressions. You go first. What'd you think?
Well, I thought it. First of all, I don't think it looks like a VCR. I know everyone keeps throwing the VCR thing around, but
I guess
that was like the furthest thing from my mind.
I haven't seen any pictures that has given me a really good description of how like big it's gonna be. Like I've seen pictures, but it hasn't gave me an idea of how like is this thing gonna be huge? Like I hope not.
I wouldn't think it'd be any bigger than maybe a little bit bigger than Slim. I just can't imagine they'd make a huge.
I know, yeah. But just the pictures, like my first impression from the pictures were that looks kind of big.
I think I like the entertainment aspects of it, which I was dreading. I was dreading going into the conference that they're going to talk about all this stuff that I just didn't care about. But I did like the ability to, like using your hands to.
See, I didn't see a lot of the feature videos.
Okay, well, like what they were doing was they were watching a movie, and then he brought his hands into the corners and came in, and it brought you back to the home screen and moved the movie into the top left.
Yeah, that's the Snap. Snap is a cool feature.
I like the Skype integration.
I heard about it. I didn't see much about it. What was it?
Basically, you could start up Skype and put it. You can with Snap, you can put it on the side or something like that. You can video chat with someone.
Is Skype kind of turning into the new like chat feature on the Xbox One?
That's what I think.
Skype's because Microsoft bought Skype.
Yeah, and I've been hearing rumors ever since they bought Skype about making that the chat feature. So
it'd be a good idea.
That's pretty cool. I think that's neat. Especially if it works like not just on 360, but like cross. Like if I can call my friend on his computer or something.
That'd
like
be cool. That would be great. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I liked what they did with. They partnered with NFL to update your fantasy players.
That's kind of neat.
That's kind of neat, but I'm worried you're gonna have to pay an NFL subscription.
Ooh, I could kind of see that.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that.
That's the point. Like I'm not gonna pay for an NFL subscription. No way.
Yeah. You have a computer that can do stuff.
Yeah, and because of that, it has like an HDMI in, so you can plug like your cable into that. Yeah. What someone mentioned is you could probably plug a PS4 into that, and when you say Xbox TV, it just goes to your PS4 instead.
That'd be cool. Did you see the picture that PS3 put out after the Xbox conference?
I think the one you might be mentioning was. Are you sure it was from Sony?
Yeah, there was one that the European Sony put on their Twitter.
Okay,
like we're gonna use your TV for games.
For games, yeah. Because I saw some other ones that were floating around that was just made by some fan. But
no, this one was from the European.
I see.
Sony.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is,
sorry.
No, you can go ahead.
The thing is that, and Microsoft even said it, they're gonna use E3 for games, and this was just Xbox One.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say because I guess like we were like 2 of like 6 people that knew that because I was on Twitter the whole time.
Yeah, and everyone was
they were pissed. Like, where's the games? Where's the games? It's like, guys, they said weeks ago.
Yeah,
they're gonna show the games at E3. You know, that's not necessarily like, what console reveal conference gave you everything?
Yeah,
everything at once.
I don't. The last ones I remember were like the Wii's, Xbox 360, and PS3. I don't remember the 2s.
Yeah, it just kind of comes in waves. You know? And it's just the PS4 didn't show the console, so it's like, you guys don't get everything in the conference.
Yeah,
and this one was console specific.
Yeah.
Another thing I noticed was apparently there were. During some of the announcements, the cheers weren't coming from the press.
I saw that too.
Now, and here's what's weird is like I was talking to someone. He's like, any quotes if Sony did that? I'm like, first of all, who the fuck cares?
Any what?
Any quotes if Sony did the same thing? He was trying to start a thing like, Sony didn't do that. No, who the fuck cares? First of all, here's my 2 theories on the cheers. One, that it was just Microsoft employees in the back and they're a little too excited over their own product.
Probably.
2, if they did pipe in cheers, it's petty, but it didn't really change what I saw,
Yeah, it didn't. Like, when I saw the video that was showing an example, I was like, that's kind of funny and also sucks.
Yeah.
But I didn't hear about the adding in cheers. If they did,
If they did. I don't know if they did,
but if they did, I don't care.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
guess.
affect
Yeah, like I said, it would be petty if they
the
did.
amount. The
but-
amount of applause does not change my opinions on things.
No, it doesn't. Some of the games they did show during the conference was Madden 25, which is the 25th anniversary of Madden, NBA Live 14, another UFC game, FIFA 14 with an exclusive Ultimate Team mode, Quantum Break, which we saw about 3 seconds of, Forza Racing 5, and Call of Duty Ghosts.
You mean dog?
Call of Duty Dog. The second I saw that dog, and like right down to the tattoo on the ear or something, I was like, "Internet's gonna run with that."
Yeah. I love the gif of just the dog jaw moving up and down. Have you seen that? It's like revolutionary dog technology and just the jaw.
Yeah, I think I have. I saw that.
And I just saw another one this morning when I was taking my break. It was like, it showed from the Call of Duty Ghosts, like, reveal, like, it was like, and we gave the fish their own AI so they move away from the player, and then it cut to Mario 64, and just the fish moving away when Mario swims by them.
The guts of it, the technical aspects, pretty much similar to the PS4.
Yeah, yes.
Except one that's not so big right now. The PS4 is 8 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM.
Yeah, I saw that was the biggest difference.
Yeah, 360 is 8 gigabytes of DDR3.
Yeah.
Which I was watching a Screw Attack stream, which right now it really doesn't matter that much, because the biggest thing you can use it for is 4K resolution, I believe.
Yeah.
Which right now to get a 4K TV you're going to spend about $4,000. But 5 years from now,
Yeah, 5 years. I think in the next 3 to 5 is when 4K is really going to do what, like,
yeah.
LEDs and all that.
So what I'm thinking of, which kind of sucks, but I think if 360 is going to keep up, they might release another console, like a Xbox One Slim or something.
Oh, sorry, you said the 360.
Oh, damn it.
The one?
Yeah, the one. But I think Microsoft will, if they want to keep up, you know.
Or just do, like you said, an updated one with Slim.
Yeah, if they want
But
to keep up.
did you see that? I was doing, or I saw like a side-by-side comparison, and it did say that Xbox One could do 4K gaming.
Yeah, they can, but what I was watching the Screw Attack stream is if you don't have that DDR5 RAM, that takes a lot of
The workload.
processing power. Yeah, and you know, the PS4 might be able to, I guess, quote, do more,
Oh, okay.
like look better, have more things on the screen.
I think
and
it's
stuff like
neat that each one comes with 500 gig hard drive.
That's pretty
But
cool.
I
like
think
that.
the reason it's so big is because you have to install the games.
Yeah,
Which, if they're on Blu-ray discs, those are gonna be some huge fucking games.
yeah.
I hope the install. Though, didn't they say you could play while I was installing?
I think so.
I thought I saw that.
I wonder how much like the cloud storage will come into play when it comes to installing.
Did you hear, or did you? I read a cool thing about the Xbox One Cloud that it will take some of the processing power.
Ooh.
It will it'll do things like process the lighting and some actions or whatever to take the workload off of the Xbox. So in an incident, it could load a lot faster. But they said that if the internet were to cut out during that gameplay and take away that processing power, that developers would have to figure out how to deal with it. So it sounds like it could be cool, but also at the same time, the programming to use it might be a dick.
Yeah, definitely. Connect mandatory.
I saw someone was like, they're watching you, and then someone's like, I got a solution, and then you just turn the camera around.
Which will probably come with the console. I know a lot of people.
I would
A lot
imagine.
of people were saying on Twitter, "I got to buy a console and a Connect."
I would
No, dude, it's
imagine
gonna-
if
yeah.
they're making it
It's
mandatory,
just
it
gonna
would
all come
come with
together,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. I like the new controller. I like it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
glad they didn't drastically change it.
Yeah, I'm glad too. Although it's kind of weird to see the 360 button at the top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like the D-pad.
Yes,
Looks
it's
like
a good D-pad.
Looks like a normal ass D-pad. Thumbsticks look sweet. I mean, everything looks pretty cool. They're doing a cool thing with the rumble. Let's see. I have
Wasn't
an
it
article on
Rumble's
Yeah.
triggers?
The triggers now have their own separate vibration motors. It can not only vibrate individually, but also simulate new types of rumble, such as firing a gun or flying a helicopter.
I hope the rumble, after say 3 years of playing, I hope the rumble doesn't affect the triggers. if it were to
Yeah.
rumble and it would maybe activate the trigger, I would hope not.
Yeah, I would hope not too. I hope they did enough testing on that.
Yeah.
Some of the things that people were concerned about, first of all, it will not be always on.
Yeah.
But I did read something today that it requires like a check-in every 24 hours.
I've seen that come up a couple times
Yeah.
too, that's weird.
So it's not always on per se, but like it's got to be on at some points.
Yeah,
So,
and I think it's. Did you see about like if I were to lend you like an Xbox One game, that thing,
yeah,
like you'd have to pay a
I'd-
fee or something.
yeah, I'd have to
I
pay the
think is
list
that still
price.
kind of in like is that like a phasey like a cloudy area, or is that like a for sure thing? Because I'm not.
what I heard, and this I don't know much about yet, but like if I were to borrow a game from you or something and try and play it because it's installed on your console, I would have to straight up pay the list price of the game to use it. What you can do is apparently through select retailers, if you want to sell a used game, you can sell them the game, and then they have a way of removing the ownership from your Xbox through the cloud.
That just seems.
And then when someone else buys it, they transfer the ownership to them.
that just seems confusing.
It does seem convoluted, and someone also mentioned that used games for PS4 might end up being more valuable because it's not going to have this.
or you
annoying
mean
process.
Xbox One?
No,
Or
for the PS4.
because PS4 won't have that process. Gotcha.
Yeah, because they won't have that process.
I hope they do away with that.
I really do too, but I don't think they're going to now that it's implemented.
Do you think now that Microsoft's doing that, Sony's gonna be like? Do you think Sony's gonna try and like not do it just to be like, we don't have DRM or we
Yeah,
don't have something like that?
I hope so because like I've been thinking about it all week really, but like because I don't really buy used games and I don't really sell my games either. I
That's
don't really
true.
have a problem with used games, but at the same time, like I still don't like it.
Yeah, because it's. And every once in a while, when I'm really bored, like I'll go through a game spell. I'll just go to GameStop and like see if there's anything like cheap, like a $10 like used game that I wanted to play that a while ago.
Yeah.
But
So
sorry.
it's just a whole like because you vote with your wallet really.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't really and also they won't allow indie publishers or
I
indie
saw
developers to
that.
self-publish.
That's
So it's like those two things are pretty shitty. And if I give them my money, that's basically saying like, oh, that's cool. Give me the Xbox One.
that is pretty crappy for indies because being able to self-publish that helps. That cuts down a lot of cost.
Yeah, it does.
Those poor guys. I don't think PlayStation said shit about it. About indies.
Yeah. What I don't like from either console is no backwards compatibility.
I kind of saw it coming when they did the PS4 just because, and this is just PlayStation related, because PS3 uses the cell and that weird architecture, and then this is more PC like.
Yeah.
So I kind of figured that would happen, but I just think after the PS2 generation, I think backwards compatibility is now a done thing.
I know that just kind of I don't know. It sucks, especially with Xbox. You can't get your Xbox Live Arcade titles back.
Yeah, that I thought
It's
was
like-
really crappy. If it can play the same
Yeah.
arcade titles and you own it and you import your Xbox Live account into one, you should be able to keep those.
Yeah,
That's really stupid.
Xbox did announce though that they will have at least another 5 years ahead of the 360. So they will be supporting the 360 for 5 more years.
Oh, okay. All right. That confused me for a second. And I know Sony does 10-year lifespans. So the PS3 will probably have 4 or 5 years too after the PS4 comes out.
Yeah.
Which I remember after the PS3 came out, like a year later, the PS2 got God of War 2, which that was a big game.
Yeah, and I'm going to assume that one of the games I'm concerned about is Grand Theft Auto 5. That comes out in September, and both these new consoles come out in
They haven't
probably
said,
December.
They haven't said anything about it, and I would imagine, and it's set, and I've read some interviews that they made it
Yeah.
for the 360 and PS3. Like it's made on them.
So I'm just going to assume I can't see why they wouldn't be ready for a PS4 or Xbox One.
Yeah.
But at the same time, here's this game that 3 months after its release, people are still going to be playing a lot of GTA
hell
5.
yeah.
But then you got this new console that can't play it.
Yeah.
So
That is a good
Would
thought.
you buy 2 GTA 5s? Hell no.
No. You know a game I really want to hold out though for till I get the next generation, even though it's coming on the current gen, is Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Just because I heard the next gen versions are like insanely like better than the current gens.
Yeah. As of now, I'm not sold on the Xbox One yet.
And I'm not sold on either because I want to see more from Sony.
Yeah.
A lot more. From
I'm
Sony.
really not sold on either. If you were to ask me now, if you were to put a gun to my head, Andy, put down the gun. I wasn't serious. Andy, please. If you put a gun to my head and said, right now, pick one, I would probably say PS4.
Yeah. Just because that streaming thing also sold me. I was like, when I saw it, I was like,
Yeah.
that's perfect for the podcast.
Uh-huh. I want to see the exclusive titles 360 is supposed to get.
You mean Gears of Halo 5?
They said 8 of them were new IPs.
All right.
They're going to have 15 exclusives, 8 of them completely new franchises. So
I know Halo 5 is going to be somewhere in there.
No, we're going to have a Halo TV show instead.
You're going to get... Maybe you'll get Halo 5 next E3 then.
Probably. They're doing 2 more Halos
Yeah,
at least, so
yeah,
we
so,
know for
yeah,
sure.
they'll be
They
on
said
that.
4 was the start of a new trilogy, so we're guaranteed at least Halo 6.
What about the next 5 years is all Halo 5 and 6 on the 360, not the 1?
Well, I'll just keep my 360. The way I see it right now is I probably won't buy a console this holiday season.
It really depends on the launches. It really depends.
It does depend on the games. If there's a game I specifically am like, oh man, that game, yeah, awesome. Also, it counts peer pressures. Another
Yeah.
thing. Honestly, because if all my friends are getting it and like I'm like, hey guys, let's play a game. Oh, we're all playing on our Xbox One. Oh, I gotta get an Xbox One.
Oh, while we're on it, what do you think of the name?
You know,
I was very underwhelmed.
I was underwhelmed at first, but it could have been so much worse.
Yeah. I really thought the Infinity was kind of a cool name.
Yeah, I did too.
Xbox Infinity?
I
That's
would have
kinda
liked that
cool.
more. Xbox One, I do like how it makes sense because they wanted to be the one set top box
like in
console.
your living room, and
So-
I understand that too. And then I was like, they also poised themselves to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now.
What I thought was funny is someone mentioned he's like, you started with the first Xbox, you did a 360, and you came back to 1.
I like that.
I also just like the text I sent.
Yeah, I went, ha, that's good.
Turn 1 pi radians and walk away. But as it stands right now, I don't really plan on getting a console at launch. Especially now, because at first I was like, I got to get a console at launch before I really saw what they get, because I'm like, I don't want to be that, I don't want to be behind, I want to get the console at launch. But nothing's really sold me to pay, I hope, $400.
I really hope they're not expensive this generation. I hope Sony figured their shit out with not a $600 console.
Yeah. I really hope that I won't be paying a fuck ton of money for this thing.
What if it was 500? Would you do 500?
500, I would be displeased, but I would probably do it.
Same here. I don't think I'd do another $600 console.
I wouldn't
don't
do
think
600.
I would.
No.
The PS3 was. I was so disappointed in that purchase for like 6 months.
Yeah.
So disappointed in myself. All cash.
Yeah, all cash. That's right. You got to pay for your PS4 in all cash.
I think I will, but I'm gonna do it in better bills, like
come on,
hundreds.
dude, ones.
Not all 20s. Some 20s, some 5s, some 10s.
So, yeah, not sold on a console yet. Really waiting for E3 to try and sell me on one.
Which I think it starts when I get back, so I don't think I'll be missing much of E3.
Yeah,
hopefully.
I think I checked that the other day.
It's like the 12th or something it starts.
Yeah, something like that. So you'll be back in time
Thank God.
for E3.
Because I was really that was one thing I'm like, I'm gonna miss E3. Ooh.
Yeah.
I really enjoy E3. I enjoy it quite a bit.
E3's fun.
Yeah.
Let's move on from the Xbox
Yeah.
One. I think we
got it well we wanted.
I think we covered that. Rockstar, one of my favorite gaming companies. I would say my favorite gaming company.
they're in my top 3, definitely.
I would say they're the best.
Valve would be number 1 if they did Half-Life 3, but they're at number 2.
What's number 1 for you? Is it Naughty Dog?
Yeah, I do really enjoy everything they've made.
Yeah. Well, Rockstar, I haven't had a bad thing to say about Rockstar, but now Rockstar's done goofed.
They do.
Grand Theft Auto 5 Collector's Edition will be a GameStop exclusive. You gotta go to GameStop to get your fucking exclusive collector's edition.
Is that the $150 one?
Yeah.
What comes in that? Isn't it not like worth $150? I saw a lot of people complaining about it.
Grand Theft Auto 5 Collector's Edition will come with a collectible steel book featuring exclusive artwork, GTA 5 security deposit bag with Rockstar Game logo, GTA 5 New Era 950 cap, a blueprint of Los Santos and Blaine County, an in-game additional weapon such as the pistol,
A pistol.
yeah, bullpup shotgun, and melee hammer. In-game stunt plane that unlocks additional aerial
I'd rather
challenges.
have in-game purple dildo.
In-game special ability that allows special ability bar to fill faster. Oh, wow.
I think they're doing it a lot like, you never played San Andreas. You could build up like muscle, fat, all that. It was pretty cool, actually.
In-game bonus outfits, tattoos, and more. I also heard there's like a blimp.
Yeah.
You can get a blimp.
That doesn't sound like $150 like worth to me.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Although I think a lot of collector's editions are not worth it. But
Yes.
that may be because I'm not a collector.
Yeah.
I don't really care to have a figurine of Master Chief sitting on my dresser.
I know, like, it's on my bucket list. I'd like to buy a collector's edition just to, like, say I have one. But I've never seen one that I'm like, I'm not willing to shell out that for that.
I've bought one special edition, and that was Battlefield Bad Company.
I buy special editions every now and then, but not collectors.
Yeah, I don't think I've
I
ever
only
bought
get the
any
special editions if they're the same price as the regular.
I have a special edition Halo 3 case, but that's because I won it in a Q&A.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. I have the special edition Red Dead,
Nice.
and I think special edition New Vegas, but that's it. But I got those for the same price as the regular edition, so.
Yeah. Andy, I think that will do it for gaming news.
Yeah, there was a lot, but at the same time not. It was a lot of one thing.
Yeah, it was a lot of Xbox One, and really that was
Yeah, that was it.
Because, you're not going to announce something the same week as a huge announcement like that.
Hey guys, check out Halo 5.
Yeah, you're going to wait till you get your own time.
Yeah.
So, Sony wasn't going to announce anything.
Yeah.
Nintendo wasn't going to say anything, really. Nothing important.
Yeah.
But let's move on to technology news.
How do you kill that which has no life?
It's time to turn up the hype machine and break out those wallets.
Shut up and take my money.
It's time for technology news on 3-Hit Combo. Andy, quick, what's the first thing you remember doing on the internet?
God damn it. Porn.
That's the first thing you remember doing on the
Actually, I'm not going to lie. The first thing I remember doing on the internet was playing Half-Life online. Like, quite possibly the original Half-Life online.
This is from a Gizmodo article, which really isn't much of an article. I just thought it was a good question. My first vivid memory of the internet? Going to PlayStation.com.
Really?
Yeah. I got in like AOL dial-up, and I was just like sitting there like, I don't know where to go. And I was like, oh, I got a PlayStation. PlayStation.com.
You know what? Somebody told me, I got to say, it's either the Half-Life online or Yahoo Games. Because I remember someone at school was like, you could play pool and all this stuff. And I remember signing into AOL and going to Yahoo Games and playing on there.
I used to go to the AOL like kids' chat rooms all the time.
Before, I don't know if it was before it was infested with pedophiles, but it was back during like the
late,
innocent age of internet.
This was late 90s.
Yeah.
This was like 98, 99.
I miss the actual days of the internet before anything could be anything.
Yeah.
Like, my name's Andy. That's my actual name.
Yeah, I remember back at the beginning of the chat room scene, they're like, don't tell people your real name. My real name's out there, like everywhere. If you want to know, my name is Matt Runge. I do a 3-Hit Combo podcast. Because it's everywhere.
Same
like,
here,
anyone that listens to this can just easily go to the Facebook page and see, like, oh, wait, Matt Runge's there.
Yeah. I've given up on internet anonymity.
And my address is...
No. Do it like... Have you seen Iron Man 3 yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it like Tony Stark. Yeah. Come at me, bro!
I also remember going to CartoonNetwork.com, and there was this Dragon Ball Z game.
I remember CartoonNetwork.com.
You had to fight the... what was their name? Before the Frieza battle. The group of people...
That Vegeta came with? Those guys?
No, he didn't come with them on Namek.
I know who you're talking about.
The Ginyu Force.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah, Ginyu Force.
Yeah, you could fight the Ginyu Force. and then you fought Frieza.
Did you ever play any of the Dragon Ball Z Budokai games?
No, I never
Dude,
did.
those were fun as fuck.
Were they?
Oh, and then I bought the first next gen when on the PS3 Budokai. It was horrible. I was very disappointed.
I heard one of them at least was a big flop.
Yeah,
I remember people.
but I got a free Blu-ray Dragon Ball Z movie with it, so I was okay.
Oh wow, you got a Dragon Ball Z movie? What, like an animated one?
Yeah.
Or the
no,
not
the
live action?
crappy action one. No, one of the animated ones.
Oh,
So it
okay.
was good.
I guess that's not bad.
It was the Broly one, I think.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, that was a good
Okay,
one.
that's pretty cool. I remember though with that Dragon Ball Z game, I would start playing it, and then I would go do something for half an hour so I can come back and it would load fully.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Dude.
yeah, you would have to kind of wait for each person to load. Yeah, it's like, oh my god. There was a petition recently on the White House website where they were asking the White House that we need to move to the metric system, and the White House responded by saying you can use it if you want.
Yeah, isn't that how it's always been? Like, you can go for it if you want. That's why they offer metric and regular tools in America.
Yeah, and regular metric and regular
I couldn't think of the other name.
imperial.
Imperial, thank you.
Yeah. Metric makes more sense, obviously.
Yeah,
It
metric does.
It's kind of hard to change a whole country, though, from one unit of measurement to another.
My mom, both my parents actually used to say they remembered when America tried to switch over to the metric system.
Yeah, my dad mentioned something like in
Yeah.
the 70s or
Yeah.
so. They were saying like, "Hey,
And
we're gonna switch,"
and it worked.
and they started to
Yeah.
we buy pop in liters.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess the remnants of it are still around,
Yeah.
but
That's really the only one you see is liters. Really, I don't see.
I really
kilograms.
wish that we would. It's just like one world under one measurement system would have been nice.
Sounds like communism there, Andy.
But having to relearn kilometers per second instead of miles per hour, that fucked me up.
yeah.
But
yeah.
I guess I wouldn't oppose it if the government actually went for it and started switching over. I wouldn't rah, 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 it. I'd be
No,
like, all right.
I wouldn't oppose it either.
I mean, all right, that's cool. Let's do it.
Sound bulbs are vintage speakers that screw right into your light sockets.
Is this a thing?
Dominic Wilcox has a knack for the absurd. He designed gold-plated luxury skipping stones. There's not really it's like a picture, but there's not really. That's not it.
Interesting.
He designed gold-plated luxury skipping stones. Gold-plated skipping stones. How do you feel about that one?
Mad, but I'm tired, so I'm not full of rage.
He also created anti-theft bike stickers and a post-it note tattoo. His latest design, though, is both absurd and incredibly useful, a conversion system that makes it possible to screw old sound systems into light sockets.
Is it just to power them?
I think so, just to power them.
Why just old? Is it because he's a hipster? This
he-
guy's got to be a hipster.
He's
He
gotta be
made
to some
gold-plated skipping stones.
He said, I started to think about ceiling lights and the question of why do we only plug light bulbs into lamp sockets? Fair question, I guess. You can get power out of those things.
He died tripping acid. I was looking at my lamp, man, and
Wait a minute, man. Why do we put light bulbs into light sockets?
Edison was a freak, man.
Andy, scientists have found the itch molecule and they know how to turn it off.
God.
Good.
God.
Where is that? I haven't played that one. There we go.
Good.
Yeah, that's how good I feel about that. Though, would you want someone going in and changing your molecules?
I don't fucking care.
Really?
I don't. I really don't care. I mean, when it comes to the itch molecule, I
That's
guess I
just
don't care.
weird, rearranging your DNA and all that
Well, basically, they shut off your receptiveness to that molecule.
I guess I'm not opposed to it. I just find that really weird that somebody would inject me with something and it changes a molecule.
Why I wouldn't do it, although I don't really care about the whole molecule shutting it off, the response thing. Why I wouldn't do it is because sometimes itching tells you something's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like those people that can't feel pain.
Oh, that'd be so scary to have.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, you can't feel pain, that's fine, but things could be seriously wrong and you can't feel pain.
That's why there's some thing they call it the something pat down or a check where you have to check yourself every 30 minutes or something to see if you're bleeding or
Oh my God.
or broken or anything. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. That would be such a scary thing to have.
Yeah, because at any moment you could just not.
Yeah, which that is most of the people's like immediate response was, "That's fucking sweet."
Yeah.
That's a nightmare.
Can't feel pain. All right, sweet. Like, stepped on broken glass.
Yep. Oh, hey.
Didn't know till Tuesday. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I'd wear shoes all the time.
it's infected now. Gonna lose my foot.
Yeah. I would wear shoes all the time if I couldn't feel pain.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Me too. So that would suck. But yeah, shutting off the itch molecule.
Yeah, we totally got sidetracked there. That's neat. Did they do it in a human, or is it just like lab rats?
This article doesn't say. All it really says is like you can, like they can do it.
I wonder if they did it in like lab things then.
But it's interesting. Kind of science coming along.
Science!
Did you get emergency Italy message?
That it's cold there, I guess.
It's cold.
So bring a sweater.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess it's exactly like here. Like
Is it?
Where we're going to be staying, it's in the middle of Italy. So like it's exactly like Nebraska being in the middle of a country.
Nice. Andy, that will do it for technology news.
All right, I'm ready for news.
Let's do it.
Are the newspaper and the internet letting you down?
Oh, they have the internet on computers now.
We're here to give you the best of the best. This is news.
Andy, did you see that bridge that collapsed? in
Yeah,
Washington?
I didn't read much about it. I just saw that it happened.
I saw that it happened. I didn't read a whole lot about it, but it just made me mad right away because this is something that I've always been concerned about. But our infrastructure in this country is pretty
Dude,
shitty.
I agree with you. Yeah.
It just sucks. Things like bridges and stuff like
Dude,
that.
it's because we built them so long ago, and
Yeah.
then we just leave them after that.
Well, one of the biggest reasons is because sometimes to fix a bridge, you need money,
Yeah.
and no one wants to pay taxes ever for anything.
Because they're like, oh, I gotta pay taxes for that bridge I cross every morning.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Or some people are like, I never crossed that bridge, except for that one time I did last year, and then it collapsed.
I don't mind taxes. I don't also mind taxes because it pays for school, and I
Yeah,
went through school, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, same here. I don't. Yeah, like I don't mind paying taxes for things that's just gonna make it better for everyone else.
Like when I pay the wheel tax when you renew your car,
Yeah.
I know that I know the wheel tax is specifically for the roads. I
Well-
don't mind paying that.
And our new mayor now in Omaha.
The chick.
Yeah, the chick.
I don't know her name.
Apparently, Stoddard.
Yeah,
Stoddard?
there you go, Stoddard.
Apparently, what she plans to do is just make services better, but eliminate taxes.
Oh yeah, good luck
Yeah,
with
because
that.
that's how it works.
Good luck. Yeah.
I know. And Nebraska was talking about eliminating income tax, but that was just feel good crap. You can't eliminate. Not in this state. States that don't have income taxes are like California. States that get tourism.
Yeah. Yep. Come to the zoo, everybody.
Yeah, but there's no way.
Did you know that I found out we're the #1 zoo now?
We are in terms of animal diversity and animal
Size?
diversity.
I thought it was size too.
We
Just
are-
how big.
We are size in the country, but the Beijing Zoo was like twice our size.
Oh, was it?
But it has like
Did I say the world? I meant the country.
the world. Yeah, you said the world, but
Oh,
yeah,
my
in the
bad.
country.
Yeah. That's cool.
In the country for sure. Which is kind of nice. Not that much bigger than the San Diego Zoo. I thought it was
No.
like 20
Yeah,
acres or
it was
something.
it was
but,
barely big.
but it was enough.
Don't they have a panda though? I think that's the one thing they have up on us.
Yeah, they get
fucking.
and we don't have
panda.
elephants now.
Well, they'll be back.
They'll
we
be
just
back,
don't
but
have
it's going to
them.
be a few years.
Yeah.
Because
But I think that's the first thing they're building on the Rosenblatt, though.
Is-
Or not the Rosenblatt. The Rosenblatt's parking. Where the old parking is going to be the new area.
the new area.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that kind of sucks. Because like one of the elephants died.
Yeah,
and you
and
can't leave one alone.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
I think he's at Chicago right now. Is where he's at.
Is he?
Yeah.
But I actually have a map here about bridges, the state of bridges in the country.
All right.
Basically, it's a map that's split into green, yellow, and orange. You don't want to be orange. Not good to be yellow. Green's okay. And that's percentage of deficient bridges per state. Just looking at it right now, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 states that have below 7% bridge deficiency. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, it looks like, that are between 7 to 11.9%.
Is Nebraska in the red? Did I just
Nebraska
see
is in the red. 12% and above deficiency. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 states, it looks like. And I hope that ends up being 50. Because
Wait, is 22 in the green?
No, 22's in the red. 22 states in the red.
Holy crap.
12% and above bridge deficiency.
I don't want to cross bridges really anymore. This is
Dude,
scary.
I don't like crossing the fucking Mormon Bridge in
Yes,
Iowa.
that bridge is scary.
Yeah, that bridge sucks.
Ooh, I don't want to cross that bridge anymore. That's a scary fucking bridge.
And there's also some numbers here. 25% of bridges are classified as functionally obsolete in 2012. Functionally obsolete. 11
Bridges don't have to be that complicated.
No, not really. You know, they don't have to. They
just have to cross.
As long as they're structurally sound, you know, they don't need to be very elegant.
Yeah.
11 is the percentage of bridges classified as structurally deficient. 42 is the average age of a bridge before it gets reconstructed or repaired.
Oh my god.
And
especially popular bridges, the amount of use they get. Like that Mormon bridge, that gets some traffic.
Mm-hmm. And 30% of bridges have exceeded their 50-year design life.
America, you need to... America needs a...
If we cross any bridges while going to Texas, we need to say a little three-hit combo prayer.
Three combo, please God.
By the Ocean Master, please let us cross safely.
It collapses and Skylar just shows up to save us. Yeah. Hey guys! Oh! Skylar!
All right, moving on from bridges. Latasha Renee Love has cops arrest her son for allegedly stealing her Poptarts.
Is this... I can't believe this isn't in Florida.
It's not. It's in Charlotte, North Carolina. A 13-year-old boy has been arrested for stealing Pop-Tarts from his mother. My mom's making steaks.
Oh, cool. That's fine. I was
wondering what that banging sound
well,
was.
I figured your mom was cooking something, but
She's
it kept going on.
She's not tenderizing the steaks, but she's killing the cow.
Oh, okay.
That was it. That's what she's doing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, get it. Fresh steaks.
All right.
Murder the cow up in the kitchen.
Rock on.
Yeah.
You guys got that gun thing that goes into their head, that like air pressure gun? Have you ever seen? That's how they kill cattle. It's like
I
an air.
had no idea.
It's like an air pressure gun they shoot right into their brain.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen
An
old
air pressure
old country for old or no country for old men? That weapon that it kills people with. Oh, it's like a piston gun basically.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
gosh.
that's how they do
Holy
it.
shit. The boy's name, who's not released, is facing misdemeanor larceny charges after his mother says she took the pastries from their home without asking first.
What the fuck?
Latasha Renee Love, who's 37, called police who placed the underage suspect under juvenile arrest. Love had previously had other disciplinary issues with her son.
How old was he again? 13?
13.
The fuck?
The arrest shocked neighbors like Fred Patrick, who laughed when he learned about it. He said, quote, "He seems real nice to me. I mean, he is real respectful."
Except those goddamn Pop-Tarts.
Yeah,
Really?
that's for stealing the Pop-Tarts.
All right.
How do you steal Pop-Tarts? Like when my mom buys food,
It's like
you know,
for everybody.
or when I buy food. Like if I like the other day I made hamburgers, like spicy hamburgers.
Yeah.
It's not like I bought them and they're like, oh no, they're all mine because I bought them. It's like, fuck, I live in this house and everyone can have one.
Yeah, that's how I am too. If I buy Pop-Tarts and someone's eating some of my Pop, and I do buy Pop-Tarts,
Yeah.
if someone's eating my Pop-Tart, cool.
Yeah.
It's out. Let me know. That's cool.
Except for fucking my sister's boyfriend ate my goddamn potatoes. Never get over that shit. I was gonna make vegetable soup. All of a sudden my potatoes are gone.
He doesn't live here anymore, does he?
No.
Thank God.
So I replaced the potatoes with black beans, and guess what? Wasn't as good.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Fucking goddamn it.
We had someone come through the drive-thru today. She asked if we had any cinnamon crunch. We were out. She sounded defeated.
Really?
She was like, "Do you?" I think she maybe 50-ish, we'll say. And she's like, "Do you have any cinnamon crunch?" And we're like, "No, we're out, ma'am." She's just like, "Oh." And you could even hear like the breath coming out of her, just the oh. And so when she ordered a sandwich then, and so I was like, "Tyler, give her a cookie. Bitches love cookies," and that made her day.
My day's ruined.
But she sounded very defeated. Oh my god.
I can never, like when people would come in and be like, "Oh, can I get in the bread bowl?" "Oh, we're out." "Oh, I ruined my day." I'd be like, "That ruined your day?"
You still want some soup
I mean,
though?
I know that sucks, but that ruined your day.
Italy is about the only time that I've looked forward to eating like anything. Like I never go into a restaurant. I'm like, fuck yeah, McDonald's chicken nuggets.
That's why you're so skinny.
Yeah, I don't get excited for food, really. I just eat it because I know it makes me live.
Teach me your ways.
Just don't eat. I work at Panera. That's why I don't eat is fucking Panera. I work and then I get home and I'm so tired I don't want to eat.
I have gained weight since I stopped working with food. Coincidence?
Coincidence?
I think not.
Come back to me.
I need to surround myself with it.
Come back from Italy. You're like, hey, I weigh 95 pounds.
Jesus Christ.
I surrounded myself with popcorn.
Andy, guess what you can do now? You can order a 3D printed version of yourself as a doll.
How much?
Looks like $1,300.
Ooh, is it life size? Is it a 1-1? Like scale 1-to-1?
I don't think so.
And I hope this brings me up. I hope some of my employees listen to this because what I'm gonna do right before I leave Western Springs, I'm gonna get a cardboard cut out of my face and I'm gonna hide it very well somewhere in that store. So 6 months from now, I hope somebody fucking finds it. Just they're cleaning and they move something and there's my goddamn face. I'm thinking about doing it right above the cooler because we go up there once every like 4 months. Just
Nice.
putting it right so when they move the tile, there's my face. But no size or anything. Just
No, it looks like from the pictures I see, just dolls, normal dolls.
oh, okay.
But surprise, surprise, guess which country spearheaded this?
China. No, North Korea.
Come on.
Japan. Of course.
Come on, who would get dolls of themselves? They're dolls of other people.
Dude, do you remember Barb's doll? Not Manager Barb. Fat Barb.
Yeah.
That creepy fucking doll.
I wonder if she can't have kids. That's why she always brought the doll along.
They have kids.
Do they?
Yeah, but they got them taken away by like child services
How?
because I guess they didn't like treat them well.
Really?
I got her husband to tell me about them one day, like how they had kids and they got them taken away because they weren't able to provide, and I guess they like Barb like he would try and take care of them, but Barb would just like play with her dolls and shit.
Dude, she's so weird.
Yeah.
Remember when she would like play WoW and
Yes.
and stuff in Panera, and occasionally you'd go and just shut off the
Yes,
internet?
I love doing that. I love doing that to people. If I see anybody playing games at a Panera, I dick mode that and just restart the router.
That's so funny. She was there like all day
Yes.
that day though, because
Yeah.
she worked during the day, and then she got off at like 4.
And she was there till almost close.
Yeah, it was like almost closed, and we're like, "Fucking go home."
yeah.
Nobody likes you. If you were someone that we liked,
Yeah.
you could stay. If it was Tom, you know, we'd be like, "Hey, Tom, what's up?" But it was Barb, and everyone's like, "Dude, why is Barb still here?"
Yeah. Ooh, I hope she doesn't talk to me.
It'd be like if what's her face hung around.
Amber.
Amber. Yeah.
Amber. Oh my
She'd hang
god.
around.
Oh my god.
Like, what's Amber doing here?
What's Rachel doing here? Ooh. Go home.
It's not like a Nadia or Morgan or something.
Yeah, you're just like, I'm okay with this.
Hey, they're hanging here. Sweet.
Yeah. Nadia, all right. I'm still friends with Nadia. I think Morgan removed me from Facebook.
I removed her like a year
Or
so
maybe
ago.
I did. Or maybe I hit her. I don't fucking know.
I don't know either.
I don't really go on Facebook that much. It's like once a day.
She had a great ass.
Dude. I can say this because Camilla doesn't listen. Yes. It's the most perfect butt I've ever seen.
It was.
It was picture perfect booty.
Yeah.
All right, onward.
Ghost camera captures underage sex in Tasmania.
What? Is this a show?
No.
Ghost camera?
No. A man in Tasmania was hoping to capture evidence of ghosts in his house. Instead, he caught his girlfriend having sex with his 16-year-old son from a previous marriage.
Oh no, I just wanted to see if they had maybe like a screenshot of
I-
like busted
Yeah,
or
no, I
something.
got
Oh,
nothing.
okay. All right. Holy crap. So his girlfriend was cheating with his younger son from a previous marriage.
Yeah.
That was it? Mm-hmm. That son's got some swag.
Yes, he does.
He's big.
Not only that, but she has continued to visit the child.
Swag.
Now, the age of consent in Tasmania is 17.
Oh, okay.
She thought it was 16, so of course she got jailed for a while. But even she had like a release from jail, like a visit, and spent 6 days with him in a hotel.
Dude, swag. Does it say how old she was or the dad was?
She's 28.
And he is 16.
Yeah.
All right, swag.
Now, I don't think it says how old the dad is, but
That kid's got some nice.
that kid's got some game.
Yeah,
Well, here's
12-year
what's
difference.
crazy is he's 16. The dad has been dating this girl now for 11 years. So since he was 5, he's been around this chick.
I didn't think about that. Oh, that's weird. That's
Yeah.
weird. And she's been around him since he was a little. All right, this is getting creepy. This is getting
so
dark.
she was what? She was 17 when his dad and her started dating.
Yeah.
Now I really wish I knew how old the dad was.
Damn.
Because if he's also like 29, he had a kid young.
Yeah. Ooh. You don't hear a lot out of Tasmania either.
No. So, I mean, I know it's not like his mother, but like she's been
in his life
there, like an adult figure
for
11 years, and then all of a sudden, and she's seen him since he was 5.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're like, let's do it.
Let's bop.
Yeah, let's bop.
Damn. That's crazy shit. I want more info on this. I must know more.
All right, Andy, guess where we're heading next?
Vegas.
Florida! All right, first up in Florida. Actually, the only thing up in Florida, to be honest. There isn't anything else. But Florida members of the Crazy White Boy Gang arrested for bragging about gang membership on Facebook.
The Crazy White Boy Gang. CWG. Do they have pictures?
Yes. Check that out. Crazy White Boy Gang.
These are fucking white boys, people.
Yeah.
These are white boys.
The Marion County Sheriff's Office went looking for gang activity on Facebook, because that's what I see all the time on Facebook, gang activity. I'm sure there's a lot of gang activity.
Facebook's actually a really good source for police.
Yeah. Turned up pictures of Mario Daniel McDonald and Joseph Wayne Edwards, who are 23 and 27.
Daniel McDonald's.
Yep. Found gang-related pictures on the profiles. That in itself is not a crime, You can dress up however you want and parade on Facebook. Facebook might take it down, but it's not like it's a crime. But the still images attached to these Facebook accounts promote further the interest of the criminal street gang. Captain James Pogue of the Marion County Sheriff's Office said the images show suspects committing criminal activity, in this case a possession of a firearm by convicted felons. See, you can't have a firearm if you're a felon. The duo was then arrested and charged with criminal street gang activity, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, grand theft, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Shit. Have you ever seen the picture on the internet? It's like some guy and he's got a gun and he's got like just a bunch of ones, like $4 in ones in front of him, and it's like Thug Life.
I've seen something like that. Yeah. There's also another one where someone had like $6 in ones or something. It was like $6, that's gangsta. Have you seen the one where it's like a band together?
Yes.
Yeah, and there's that one guy in the front holding a gun.
Hey guys, you want to get together and play a band? Tony, bring your gun.
Yeah, I love the caption. It's like, hey, can my friend play with us? What instrument does he play? The gun.
Yes, that's the caption. I was trying to remember it. Yes, every time I see that, I get a good laugh.
That's such a good one.
And it pops up like few and far too. So it's like
you don't see it much.
it's out of my mind, and then it pops up. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, same with Cockmongler. You remember Cockmongler?
No.
He was also known as Grin Man, but Grin Man's not his name.
Nope. You have to show me after the podcast. Really
Okay,
quick.
I'll show him. It's just a smiling guy wearing a dinosaur T-shirt.
Oh, yep. All right, that guy. Yes. All right, I know him now. That guy's awesome. Yeah.
But this begs the question, what is the Crazy White Boy Gang? Now, BuzzFeed points out that they keep an official Facebook page. It includes the following membership criteria. To be in the gang, you must, 1, be white. And you must, 2, get the tattoo CWB. This reminds me of when Johnny and I started the gang, the West Omaha Whiteys at Panera.
The West Whiteys.
It was just me and Johnny, and we never had a gang meeting. It was a very loosely affiliated gang, and we never had any
What was
crimes.
the team expectation domination?
Team expectation domination. Yeah, we were Ted. Urban Dictionary appears to have a more in-depth description of the crazy white boy
Good.
gang.
I love Urban Dictionary.
This is not what you would think.
Oh, really? Damn.
It's not funny.
Oh.
It's actually like an actual
All right. Go on.
definition. But the crazy white boy gang are white people who have grown up in the streets and or urban/hip-hop lifestyle. They are people who grew up feeling outcast by white people for being black wannabes and by the black community for being white. They are far from racist, as they usually have many friends or are married to people of other ethnicities. They believe it is good there are no organizations out there to help minority groups, or that there are organizations to help minority groups, because saying no organizations wouldn't make any sense. But do not like being discriminated against just for being the color they are, white. They believe equality should be honestly equal. They are unified through more than race, but the fact that they share similar life stories, struggle, discrimination, and feeling left out of the very neighborhoods they grew up and live in.
There's only been one time
Crazy white boys.
in my life that I actually legitimately felt discriminated against.
Really?
And it was during signing up for college process
Yeah.
and student loans.
Oh,
Or not
yeah.
student loans, scholarships.
Oh, yeah.
I signed up. It had to be at least 17 different scholarships.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get a single one. And I know it's because they give it to less. And it sucks saying this. They give it to lesser privileged or like. But there's some people that I even saw in high school that got scholarships. I'm like, really? Really?
Yeah.
They got one and nothing. That's the only time. And I guess it was more of a first world problem. But I was like, come on, I just want like one, like give me like a $200 scholarship. I'll take it.
I really wish I was more Native American than I am, because I probably could have got some sort of scholarship.
Probably.
Because that's a rare one.
Marissa's friend, they signed up for the same scholarship, and Marissa's friend was Indian, and she got like $15,000 out of the scholarship.
Jeez.
And Marissa like didn't even get like a thanks for signing up note. I got a couple though, like thanks for applying to this scholarship, which I was like, all right, thank you for acknowledging me.
You know what term I hate?
What?
Reverse racism. Because
I don't think I've ever heard that.
I've heard it a lot. And I'm surprised. You know, it's like when, say, a black person's racist to a white guy. They call it reverse racism. But
I just call that racism.
yeah, but you can't have reverse racism unless it's like, hey, man, I really like your skin color. It really compliments you. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I guess that would be
Just if
reverse
a white guy
racism.
called me like a cracker, wouldn't that be like
But
racism?
racism's racism.
Yeah.
No matter which way it goes, it's not like
That's a dumb word.
it's not like racism is owned by white people. You know,
That's a dumb word.
so reverse racist doesn't make any fucking sense.
I'm now angry at that word.
Yeah. But Andy, that will do it for What the Florida, and that will do it for another episode of Three Hit Combo Podcast.
What number are we on now?
96.
Cool, I'll be back for 100 then.
Oh yeah, easily 100 will be post SGC.
Will it?
Yeah, it'll be like it's supposed to be the week of SGC that we would do our 100th episode, but I think we're gonna do an SGC recap that week, and then
All right.
we'll do the 100th episode next week after we get back.
Sweet. Dude, we've been doing this for a while now.
Yeah, we have.
This is awesome.
Coming up on year number 2. Or,
Yeah! Holy fuck.
well, I guess 2 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we started
Because
in
56 is
Yeah.
56 weeks a year.
52 weeks a year.
Oh, my bad.
But we're gonna be starting. We started in mid-July of 2011.
Holy shit, we've been doing this a while.
Yeah.
Dude, I really lose track of time sometimes.
But you'll be gone for 2 weeks, so I'm gonna have to find some hosts.
I thought you got some hosts.
I had some in mind.
Oh, okay.
Probably Stefan and Leaper. For
Yeah, I was going to
sure.
say Leaper.
But I don't know what I'm gonna do the other week. Maybe them
Tom?
again. Maybe Tom. Maybe
give
Skylar.
Yeah, give Tom a call.
So I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out. But remember, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3combo podcast, twitter.com/3combopc, and that is the number 3. PC stands for podcast. Email us at 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com. Find us on 76streetnetwork.com. Find us on Stitcher Radio and YouTube.
On the radio.
So for Andy, this is Matt signing out.